Hello, everyone. Are you ready to explore the incredible moments that are taking place all across the planet? Let us see how many surprises are in today's video. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel so you can join us on this journey. Let us get started. In the country of Venezuela, on June 24, 2026, newly released footage documented a severe seismic event that threw the entire region into total disarray within a matter of seconds.
This is a bad idea to be on this boat.
You're recording this, right?
Oh my gosh! I'm on the end of the 1985 thing.
It appears she was fully overwhelmed by panic and could only focus on pulling her precious little one away from the immediate area. To be completely fair with you, I am quite certain that any devoted mother on this green earth would behave exactly the same way. This unfolding scenario contains several highly puzzling details that you will likely find difficult to fully comprehend after only a single viewing. Operating out on the open sea is certainly not a profession meant for individuals lacking a solid backbone, and this footage demonstrates exactly why these hard-working crews deserve our utmost respect. Off the coast of Venice, local fishermen observed a chaotic scene when their vessel became positioned right in the middle of a massive shark feeding frenzy. A severe atmospheric disturbance swept directly through the city of Kokomo, United States, making heavy structural elements look like they were built out of flimsy cardboard. Please consider subscribing to our channel so you will never miss out on these magnificent views from around the world. Over in Turkey, this particular gentleman managed to complete a very narrow escape when a large pane of glass unexpectedly detached from high above. A German bridge built in 1971 with a length of 771 feet underwent a controlled demolition by experts on July 19, 2026. This is the exact moment a multi-story structure yielded during a 7.5 magnitude seismic event in Venezuela, filling the street with debris and a thick cloud of dust within seconds. How is the regional weather behaving over in your hometown today? And would you mind sharing your local conditions with us down below? When extreme weather occurs, it is best to find safe shelter instead of trying to hold on to outdoor tarps. Following this close call, these individuals will likely think twice before stepping foot outside their front door. And it serves as a fine reminder for motorists to maintain complete control of their travel speed. Human beings frequently place far too much confidence in the mechanical capability of their vehicles, right until a rushing torrent demonstrates that nature remains fully in control. Perhaps this mature bovine simply wanted to politely inform the gathering of gentlemen that the hour was growing late and they ought to head home for some rest. Where do you suppose this substantial block of solid ice originated from when the overhead sky was displaying completely clear weather conditions? An aircraft encountered a severe runway incident involving an active airport emergency vehicle during its initial acceleration phase at an international aviation hub in Peru. But thankfully, all individuals aboard remained completely safe. I cannot quite understand why this fully grown lion momentarily forgot its natural status as one of the apex predators on the face of the planet. Can you possibly visualize the sheer volume of precipitation required to exert enough force to completely bring down a solid structural barrier like this one? A severe inundation swept directly through a regional district in the capital city of Ankara, Turkey, carrying multiple passenger vehicles down the roadway and causing widespread concern among local inhabitants. I strongly suspect that absolutely no one in their right mind would ever want to utilize a home delivery service operating in this particular fashion. This man's reflexes are truly amazing. In the country of Ecuador, a motorist impacted a utility support structure which caused the entire neighborhood to experience a total power outage, though thankfully the operator walked away without a single scratch. Physical dimensions have never been a true indicator of inner courage, and this little white canine has completely earned my old school respect. How would you react if you were bothered by a mischievous parrot? It is truly visually satisfying to witness the spectacular migration scene of wildebeests in Tanzania. This specific footage captured by American researchers illustrates precisely why seeking proper indoor shelter during a major atmospheric event is an absolute necessity. Please leave a number 1 in the comment section down below if you would enjoy viewing more footage captured from the perspective of this nimble aerial drone. The true power of the natural world was put on full display during these few brief sequences of intense atmospheric movement. Choosing to position oneself anywhere near a loose sheet of heavy structural metal during high wind conditions is certainly not the wisest decision a person could make. Observe how the rushing torrent suddenly arrived to cover the entire outdoor space, completely altering the surroundings of the residential home at a speed that is truly difficult to believe. This represents one of those exceedingly rare instances where capturing video footage in a vertical format is fully acceptable to an old-timer like me. Knowing the exact dimensions of your commercial vehicle and paying close attention to elevated clearance signs can easily prevent highly expensive incidents like this one. These drivers were very fortunate to dodge out of the way of a rock slide in time. The passengers riding aboard that regional bus in Rhode Island on that particular day certainly walked away with an unforgettable memory involving a wild deer.
И вот так вот. Хотя, прикиньте, плюнет в меня, и вообще охуенно.
Вот это нихуя!
Judging by the completely relaxed response of the patrons inside the establishment, it appears this is definitely not the first time the canine has encountered this exact situation. It seems these sheep are very well educated about not walking over the road markings. Yet some drivers fail to learn that. I truly wonder what thoughts were running through the motorist's mind when this fellow unexpectedly emerged from beneath the chassis. Though this is definitely an action you should never attempt yourself. This is the moment a 7.8 magnitude seismic event impacted the Philippines, causing structural elements to yield while local residents moved quickly to find a safe location. This intense flood shows that before the power of nature, even sturdy homes become extremely fragile. On June 28, 2026, an electrical utility component malfunction shook a local residential complex in Tacoma, Washington, but fortunately every single resident remained completely unharmed. It certainly appears that a regular physical fitness routine helped this young fellow successfully navigate what could have been a very awkward logistical issue on the road. A bad Monday could be signaled like this. At the historic El Castillo pyramid structure, located in Yucatan, Mexico, a sudden dust vortex materialized out of thin air, leaving the visiting tourists completely mesmerized by the sight. Currently, jet suits like this are being actively developed for applications in emergency medical rescue, as well as industrial infrastructure inspection and maintenance. He was wearing the legendary number 7 jersey and utilized a signature approach style. But the resulting kick was unfortunately nothing like the original master. Continuous heavy downpours caused an active extraction site in Macrana to experience a total structural collapse. But fortunately, there were 0 workers present inside the area. The sudden earthquake caused residents in the Philippines to run outside in panic, a moment enough to remind us that nature is always unpredictable. Incidents sometimes start from very small mistakes, like forgetting to pull the parking brake before leaving the vehicle. Looking closely at the sheer scale of that aquatic creature, I would venture to guess that a small portion like that functions merely as a light afternoon snack. A security setup captured the incredible moment a massive ground opening developed right inside a museum facility, pulling a rare vintage Corvette structure entirely underground in the state of Kentucky, United States. This specific sequence demonstrates exactly why maintaining a safe physical distance from a rotary aircraft during its final landing phase is always the correct protocol. After enduring a far too lengthy wait at the curb, the unattended machine seemingly ran completely out of patience and decided to head out onto the roadway to look for work. Security monitoring gear documented the pool water moving aggressively during a seismic event in Turkey, and it is quite impressive that the surrounding concrete structure sustained absolutely no damage. An atmospheric disturbance rated at an EF2 level descended upon Fort Myers, Florida, causing substantial structural harm to multiple properties across the area.
Oh my God. Cuz, that is a tornado. Oh my. What the? Yeah.
Look, that one's completely upside down.
Yeah.
Monitoring equipment located in the state of Maryland, United States, captured the exact moments severe inundation caused extensive property damage in Ellicott City, washing away valuable assets belonging to local families. These upcoming sequences will illustrate exactly how powerful high-altitude gales can transform a standard commercial flight into a highly stressful test of pilot skill. The sneaky walk of this bird looks no different from a thief. For this bear, today is a day without having to worry about food sources. Dark material items were lifted high into the sky by powerful winds over Ireland, looking remarkably like the enchanted garments featured in old Hollywood wizard movies. In the beautiful region of Hawaii, it truly appears that even the local volcanic formations understand exactly how to kick back and enjoy a peaceful afternoon.
but nothing like this. There's a palm floating, wires, or anything like that.
Observing creatures swimming freely right in the middle of an arid desert environment might sound entirely impossible. But this is a genuine occurrence taking place in a remote area of Pakistan.
देख जमीन किस तरह उठने लग रही भाई ये देखो भाई जमीन उठने लग रही अपने आप ये देखो भाई नया तजुर्बा जमीन का अपने आप नया तजुर्बा मेरे भाई नो भाई नो मौजूदा यू क्या विकी
This is the moment a woman was carried away by a sudden torrent in Turkey. But thankfully, the alert local law enforcement officers managed to pull her to safety. Dozens of passenger vehicles were washed directly out into the open sea during a severe flash inundation that caused widespread property damage across Australia. This looks like an absolutely marvelous vintage vantage point for anyone interested in enjoying a spectacular evening display of pyrotechnics. Have you ever personally seen a river with this many salmon before? A tourist accidentally recorded the moment rocks fell at a famous tourist destination known as the Heaven's Gate in China. Please extend a thumbs up for this talented young man if you found yourself thoroughly entertained by his impressive outdoor creative performance. Over in Midland County, Michigan, a massive rush of water caused two regional dams to yield, sending a torrent through the Smallwood Reservoir and forcing over 10,000 local inhabitants to vacate the area immediately. Unprecedented levels of continuous precipitation resulted in severe regional inundation, leaving multiple municipal streets in Brazil completely submerged under the water. Rushing water descended directly from the mountain peak onto the active roadway, providing the passing motorists with an impromptu vehicle wash entirely free of charge. It certainly appears as though half a dozen passenger vehicles were successfully parted from their owners in a brief matter of 3 seconds. A light aircraft was forced to execute an immediate emergency touchdown along a major highway route in San Diego, California. But thankfully, the pilot and passengers emerged without any injury. This video concludes today's collection. We truly appreciate your time and support. We always want to improve our content, so please leave your suggestions in the comment section. See you again.